Yes, sir.
I cannot wait.
It's the Doja Room.
As soon as I get that text to say, baby, I'm on
Good morning.
the way. All day I'm thinking about sexing you tonight. I don't wanna play. Thinking about making plans with you and holding down to the grave.
Okay.
When I say I miss you, I don't want no issues, cause I'm round the way. I need to feel some new. You've been on my mind too long.
Okay.
I be tripping when you missing, playing the same damn songs. All them your favorite, relay up and listen to 90s hits. I buy you the nicest shit, but you rather me level up with you, I'm a boss. So many nights I'm sleeping all alone. And when you call me, I like to hear the demon in your tone. Girl, you the shit, oh.
Okay.
I think about where your hips move.
Yeah.
I like the smell that channel scent.
What do you do?
I'm in your aura like perfume.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best place where I get peace of mind when I'm by your side, girl, I feel alive.
What else?
It's the best place when I'm deep inside, flowing through your thighs, up into your mind.
Okay.
I cannot wait. As soon as I get that text that say, baby, I'm on the way. All day I'm thinking about sexing you tonight. I don't wanna play. Thinking about making plans with you and
Lola
holding
Moons.
down to the grave.
Jeez.
Say I miss you, I don't want no issues, cause I'm round the way.
It's the Doja Room. Good morning. Y'all know what the fuck it is. It's your boy, Dope Boy Diesel. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. It's your girl Lola Moons on the track right now. Yes, sir. What it do? What it do? Doja Room. To all my stoners, hippies, and hip-hop enthusiasts, we are back. I'm fresh off the flight, y'all. Can I say I just love my city? Can I just say that? Can I just say I love each and every one of you? It really is a pleasure to be from the mighty county of Rockland. Yeah, I love y'all niggas. But this to be on point one time, this episode is inspired by and brought to you by, the need to tell you young niggas to be you. Don't be the niggas who's really about it in your fam. Don't be the niggas around you who you might think is really about it and really living some type of life that you may think is cool and may think is all glitter and gold. But at the end of the day, when you live in a lifestyle that's constantly jeopardizing your freedom, I'm not sure if that's the proper way for you to go, young fella. Y'all niggas really need to calm down. Just be yourselves. Y'all look at too many of these niggas and feel like, you know what I'm saying, they are the epitome of a gangster. They're something that you should model yourself after. And I'm here to say, if you out here making more money than most of these niggas on these corners and streets and these niggas who's just sitting around all day not doing a damn thing anyway, then what are you really chasing? Like, I get it. The game is fucked up right now. You know what I mean? It is fucked up right now. But niggas got to stay on point with the mission and to a bag. Like, when it comes down to getting to a bag, nothing reigns more supreme, and you just got to understand that right now. That's just the weather that we in. That's just the weather that we in. Nothing reigns more supreme than the bag right now. We got to get to it. It's a recession. Inflation, all that shit. So let's really get to it and stop fucking around, young bulls. Let's get to a bag. Too many of y'all niggas know how to make this content. You know what I'm saying? Too many of y'all niggas know how to use your hands and use your God given abilities and talents to eat and to feed your family. So really lock in and really be in tune to what's going on in these streets right now, because you know what I'm saying, like shit don't change just because y'all get tired of hearing the message and certain people get tired of hearing this and that. We're still at war within ourselves as a people, and we got to get to it. We got to get to it, man. So let's really lock in. We got my girl Pros just coming in right now. You
Good
know what I'm saying?
morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the Doja Room. Um, and yeah, we really just gonna lock in on that. I'm glad I can get that message out to y'all because I really want y'all to strive forward in peace. Strive forward in peace. If you don't got no beef, stop acting like you a nigga with beef. Stop toting these guns around. Stop toting all of this shit around. Get to a bag. Stay out the way. Sometimes trouble finds you, and it's okay to have a little something on you. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to have a little shooter if you in a place that allows you to. But I'm just saying, I just came back home, and it's nasty up there. Okay, it's y'all niggas is getting locked up left and right for these guns and shit like that, and half of y'all niggas getting locked up is not really in no type of beef like that. And half of y'all niggas with beef is in beef because y'all just some dumbass niggas. Y'all niggas do too much. So we're gonna get into these topics because I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna have to brush through this today. But man, it's a lot going on. I mean, I went to New York. Shit was light for a little minute, but then the news started rolling in, and goddamn, I'm just like, well, we're gonna have to get to this show. So here we are. It's your boy Dope Boy Diesel, and I'm ready to lock in with y'all. So, whew, roll up your blunt.
I'm over here.
Get
Guys,
right.
bear with me. I do have a cold.
I hope y'all rolling one up today.
No, Diesel don't got a cold. He's coughing because it's the blunt.
No, I don't got a cold. Not at all. But
It
I
was
did
that
get some
sad.
flavors. I did get some flavors coming back today. We got a little Oreo. This is an indica. I hope y'all are rolling one up right now too, getting locked in. If you at work, I hope just save it. Just save it. You know what I'm saying? Lock in. We gonna keep you entertained until it's time to get off, and then you can roll one. You know what I'm saying? But all right. So I mean, I've been trying to stay away from the political stuff. I ain't want this to turn into a straight political show on y'all niggas, but it is that season. It is that season, and I just want to get this topic out the way real quick because it's been a lot going on. Now, I haven't seen anything come out of this besides this quote right here. This right here.
Our border. Donald Trump, on the other
Um,
hand, has been talking a big game about securing our border, but he does not walk the walk. Or as my friend Quavo would say, he does not walk it like he talks it. Donald Trump.
I mean, and that, and we got, we got and her and Megan Thee Stallion shaking some ass. So,
The
I'm,
internet is at an uproar.
I mean, it is an uproar. It's a lot of shit going on when it comes down to it. I don't know what to say about like, bro, like,
I just feel
what?
like it's just give them a backyard barbecue, a few songs, and they're gonna vote.
It's like,
But I
yo,
ain't gonna
why is this?
lie.
But do you
Like
see what I wait? But do
I
you see what I've been
I
talking
wouldn't be,
about?
but I see what you're talking about. But I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be so mad. Like if I was a very selfish person, I wouldn't be so mad to be in that position because I'm like, damn, I don't gotta do too much. All I gotta do is throw a little barbecue.
I mean, look how easy it is to get y'all vote. Look how easy it is to get y'all vote. You mean to tell me this bitch can come up here and shake some ass and it's a done deal? What do you look at Shorty's face right here? She's like, what the fuck? Like, are we serious? Are we serious? Like look at Shorty's face. Like she like, are you niggas serious? Is it that easy to get y'all? I just want to know. Like, is it really this easy to get you niggas votes? Is it really this easy? Like, that's it?
That's what I'm saying. If I was a selfish person and I was running for president, I'm like, damn, all I gotta do is come up here and say a little two line doo doo, and you guys give me my millions. Shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get it because this is what it's the shit I was talking
Yo.
about last time. Like, when we sit here and let these niggas just come tap dancing around us and saying whatever and just being like, hey, um, look, I'm cool with Quavo. Look, I'm cool with Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, Jay-Z and Beyonce did it. It's a different person every time, but now it's just like, bro, it's a clown show on both sides. You got Amber Rose with her fucking face tatted, looking crazy. You got Quavo and Megan Thee Stallion is up on stage shaking ass. It's like, yo, what are we doing? Are we voting for the leader of the free world, or are we
No, who's
like,
the littest? Who can go viral? Is you do you not understand? Like you understand, and when I say that, I'm not questioning you. But this is the time that we're in. Like, who can go viral? This is
no,
a
this is
performance.
this is
I'm
crazy.
not gonna hold you. As upset as I am by a lot of things, I ain't gonna lie. I be laughing too, cause I'm like, this is all it takes is a barbecue, or all it takes is a fist pump, and it's not people
Yeah, I
who
mean,
really want to ask the
essentially,
real questions. People who really want to ask the real questions, they seem to get like shoved away, and that just goes to show you like where a lot of us are today. Like we just are so okay accepting the bare minimum.
yeah,
Like you
I
don't
mean,
even have to try for us. At this point, you don't have to try for us.
you don't, and this is what a lot of, I mean, people on my side, which is progressives, um, this is what a lot of progressives have been saying for a long time now. Like, you have the Democratic Party who panders, and it's like I said, this is what I mean by what I said. Like, the Democratic Party just sits here and panders to you. They don't actually give any real show to action or call to action. It's just, hey, look at Megan Thee Stallion. Hey, woo! Like it's like, bro, like, are y'all niggas really this dumb? Like, and I feel like a lot of people are waking up to it because a lot of people are like, bro, like I seen one post that was like, honestly, there's way more um like just people, like intelligent black people who could
They're
who you
never
can
gonna get
call
the
on.
platform, but we know that, Diesel. This is why we have to create our own platform. This is why I'm proud that you went out your way and say, I'm gonna create my own platform. Because we already know that those type of people, including yourself or me, or people who really wanna think, they're not gonna give you the platform because you also have the potential to um inspire someone to think differently. And if you're someone who's gonna make people question this bigger agenda, you're not just looking at it from Democratic, Republican, or any. You're looking at it as an overall. there are a lot of people out there that looks at it that way, but
Right.
we're gonna be silenced. It's, you could tell the vast majority of where society is and what we're
Yeah.
okay with.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
sad that you say that because we know that there's a lot of intelligent people. A lot.
there are. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are waking up to it. You got posts like this that says "Stop the voter neglect." As much as I love Megan Thee Stallion and many of our Black American entertainers, there's a time
Right?
and a place for everything. The Dems constantly run to celebrities and entertainers to draw attention to their campaign, but policies
Mm-hmm.
for Black Americans are the only things that we want to hear right now. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's all I'm
That's the
saying.
conversation. That's what I'm trying to say. Nigga, I'm not trying to see Megan Thee Stallion twerk for the 50 million times. I got an Instagram. I could pull that shit up right now and I guarantee you I could find 5 twerking videos in 2 seconds. Like that is just where we at. I love that post. We wanna have the real conversation. I
Exactly.
don't mind dancing with Megan. Megan I could pull Megan aside somewhere else. But here in this moment when you're stepping up in front of people, this is not what we're asking for. This is not what we're
It's not.
asking for.
It's not. And
It,
it's kind of like a mockery. It's like a slap in the face. It's like
yeah.
it really makes you think like, nigga, do you think we're, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's like, nigga, do you think I'm dumb? Like,
Yo, it's the
and
audacity.
then to see the rest of your people cheering, oh yes, vote Kamala, it's like, okay, but my nigga, do these niggas think like, so y'all niggas are that dumb? Y'all niggas are that dumb. So apparently y'all niggas are that, and it's like trying to speak your mind when it comes down to it, and being called a
But even with
misogynist
Trump,
and being called this, that, the third, because you're like, wait, hold on, this might not be the best picked. Somebody who just is just pushed in. We didn't necessarily vote for her. Realize that the Democrats didn't go through the normal process of voting for a Democratic nominee if that's what they were going to do. They waited to the last minute to go ahead so they can just shoehorn and give you Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, mind you, Kamala Harris, last time she ran, could not gather more of the black vote than Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders. Let me repeat that again. Kamala Harris on her own could not gather more than 1% of the black vote. She was beat out by Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders. What does that tell y'all niggas? But now we're all on board for Kamala. What is she saying now that she wasn't saying then? Why is black people on? Why are we going crazy? Now, this is what I'm not getting. Like, this is why I keep saying, where is the policy? Because y'all niggas was not voting for her when it was just her standing
but
on
wouldn't
policy.
that be the most important thing right now? Like,
But they
as
forget
as
these things.
to
They
say,
forget this shit.
yeah, wouldn't that be? Because for example, if you're running, right, you're running for mayor or something in your city. Wouldn't that be like the sole purpose of like actually giving some numbers, some giving, because you know numbers don't lie, giving some actual like I don't know, something real believable. But I feel like when I listen to a lot of them, to be honest with you, it just seems like a bunch of people that talk in circles, and there's no actual issue that's being addressed. It's like they would say it like this: okay, yeah, we have poverty in America because of the cost of living, but we understand the cost of living went high, but that's why we have poverty. Like, and you're
Mm-hmm.
just like, and a person who's really listening, we're like, you didn't answer my question.
Exactly.
My question didn't get answered. Excuse me. Excuse me. Still waiting to, and it's sad. It's sad that we're just really here at this point of like we don't give no damn to ask no questions.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm glad to see that we got people like this. Shout out Sway Lee, because boom, you got him saying
Wow.
right here, yo, do not vote for Kamala. Do your research on that whole camp. I pay over $1 million in tax dollars every year This man sent it to a whole nother country. Those little dollars that come off your checks, they give away. Think about that shit. The money we send away every year, American citizens could have got minimal 200 grand. Think about that. But I guess we don't need the shit. And y'all standing for Kamala. My black people, she don't do nothing but sign off on things against y'all. Us. Voting just cause you think she's black is not going to end in your favor. Then you got the post that says, nah, but in all honesty, what has Kamala said she'll do for us that made her get y'all vote? Because I've only been seeing people saying they voting because she's either a woman, black, aka, etc. So no, this is a true question, not only shade.
I've heard because she brought her friend Quavo to the spot. I've heard I'm voting for her because she got Megan Thee Stallion. I'm reading the same things you're reading. I've yet seen somebody actually mention anything about what is actually
why there's some actionable. Oh, she's going to enact this. Oh, she's going to help us college students. Oh, she's going to help us single mothers. Oh, she has a plan to help us people who are first time home buyers. Oh, she has a plan to alleviate this inflation. Like, I haven't
even in action, because you can have plans, right? But if it's not in action, is it really a plan at the end of the day? My whole thing about it, like, is when she goes there and speak about these type of issues, can we give her the benefit of the doubt? Maybe she is thinking about those type of things, but I'm trying to figure out, like, how would I say it? She can think of a plan right now and say, because I read something where she mentioned she want to lower the cost of childcare for people, the cost of childcare, and also, like, I guess, like, create more places where childcare is more affordable. Whatever she's saying, that could be a plan. Which a lot of people do need healthcare, but then a real person like myself questions and be like, what if you were giving us the type of treatment we deserved, if we were demanding the type of treatment that we actually deserve as black people, there wouldn't be issues like this, because we're not going to act like there wasn't a system already for us where we built into each other, that we were taking care of one another. We had a Black Wall Street before. What happened to
it? Did.
You know, like, what happened to it? So it's this constant of, I don't know why we're just so, it's just like we're just okay with the bare minimum. I can't understand why we can't see that we're greater than what is being told to us.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real shame. I mean, and I feel like y'all niggas just go for anything. For example, here is Kamala Harris in front of, talking to an audience of drag queens and the LGBT.
We
right
are
here,
all in this together, and your vote is your power. So please make sure your voice is heard this November and register to vote at vote.gov.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
And this is her talking black people.
You all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024. Yes, we will. So let's get right.
So it's like y'all let her come and do all these rap lyrics, and I'm gonna walk it like I talk it, and this, like, what? And then y'all helped us win last year, so yeah, just pull up, and you know what I mean, just pull up again. You know what I'm saying? I'm black, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'm a black girl, so y'all just pull up again. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make the same thing happen, and it's like, no, and nigga.
The same people voting.
No, nigga. Voting. I'm not voting for neither one of you niggas. Yeah. I'm not voting for none of you niggas. Yeah, I'm not voting for none of you niggas.
The same
It's
people
crazy.
voting is the same people that's complaining, saying, "Damn, they upped the gas price again. Damn, the apples at the grocery stores went high again. Damn, another processed food." The same people that's complaining about the same issues. It's like, okay, you are electing these type of people to make these type of changes. They're telling you these type of things when they're running for office. So if you find yourself complaining about some shit you was complaining about 5 years ago, I don't know how it's not hitting y'all. I don't
Mm.
know. I don't know.
I mean, even my boy Jason Lee popped out with a tweet saying, "I love Kamala Harris, but having Megan Thee Stallion twerking at a rally is as performative as Trump having rappers at a rally. Both are not connected to the black vote and will never
Right.
equate to making politics cool."
Right.
That's just so well said right there. I mean, I couldn't say it better myself. I seen another one that said, I mean, Kamala is out here quoting Quavo and got Megan Thee Stallion out here shaking ass. A black woman wouldn't feel the need to pander to black people is all I'm saying.
Mm.
I feel like a black woman who's raised in the culture would go about this way more differently. A
Different.
Even if it was a Michelle Obama, goddamn, like I feel like it would be.
Everybody's like, Michelle would never.
I mean, shit.
Or would she? Mm.
Look,
We don't
I don't
know.
know, man. I don't even
We
feel
don't
like
know.
I don't even feel like Michelle Obama would do. But nigga, I feel like she wouldn't even stoop this low. I mean, essentially, all of these niggas are still puppets at the end of the day. But goddamn, I mean, who signed off on that? Like, who signed off
But
to
this is
say
where
that?
they are the culture. When you really think about it, this goes to show you when the conversation that we've had about um if music is the most influential tool, and a lot of people like to don't want to blame the music, but in actuality, like, it is music. Music can be on 24/7.
It's music, but what does this have to do
24/7.
with? What does
So
this
that's what I'm
have to
saying.
do
But
with
this
y'all
is going to
vote?
show you how powerful Megan the Stallion is.
But I don't really think, bro. It's all fluff when it comes to her. It's all fluff, and I mean, I guess that's a perfect segue because we do
Yeah.
got some, we do got some information on the girl Meg now. Uh, my boy Tory is just continuing to fight. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just
Did you
get
hear
right
the
into
mixtape?
it,
Not the
because
mixtape. Did you hear the song?
I did, of course.
That
Um,
song was fire. I was like, damn.
yeah, to say you made that shit in jail, goddamn.
You're right. I'm like,
But
what?
it would seem that we are still getting statements from the Meg and Tory case. Guys, y'all know that I was on this shit real hard. We covered this shit from start to finish here in the Doja Room. So all those episodes is there. I don't know, what was that, a year or two ago at this point? And man, I mean, it was a fun time. It was pretty electric, and we got into some heated beefs and shit around the internet. But there's still shit coming out from this now. Apparently, the driver, Mr. Jaquan Smith, finally released his statement, or somebody got his statement and released it, leaked it, whatever the fuck. But you know, I think this is pretty interesting. So we're just gonna go through it real quick, and see what his accounting of that night was. Now, originally, you guys know that Tory Lanez was locked up for the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. Regardless of the overwhelming evidence that kind of pointed to her and Kelsey being in a fight or altercation, and despite eyewitnesses saying that they seen two females fighting and this, that, the third, Tory was still ultimately found guilty. And also, in her defense, the audio did sound pretty damning. So, you know what I'm saying, you gotta explain that, brother. But at the same time, taken the stand, he would have got flayed. He was already not supposed to have a weapon. Even with him explaining that he was doing anything with or around the weapon, it's just not a good look. So, we're going to get into his accounting, which is, it says, I am over the age of 18, blah, 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 blah. It says, I have firsthand knowledge of the facts in question that took place on July 12th, 2020. That is the basis of the above proceedings. Let's get into it. So he says, I was the driver and bodyguard of Mr. Daystar Peterson, who is better known as Tory
Can you make
Lanez.
it bigger? I don't know. Or that's
Let me
just
see. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a little bigger one. Hold on. I can probably get a little bigger one real quick. Let's see.
But do you think people's even gonna care at this point? No, I'm
I
just.
feel like a lot of people already don't like Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know if this is a really good look for her or not. It doesn't really look like it, but yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if this one looks a little bit better, but it looks like this is as good as it's gonna get.
Okay, that's fine.
But let's see. So, and I can get a better viewing of it right here. Hold on. I mean, I can see it a little bit better, but
no, that's fine. I'm listening, so it doesn't matter.
all right. So it says, I'm the driver and bodyguard of Mr. Daystar Peterson, better known as Tory Lanez, in July of 2020. Mr. Peterson has been known to me for 7 years. At the time of the incident, I had worked for Mr. Peterson for 3 years. He has not only been my employer, but I also consider him to be a close personal friend. On July 12, 2020, I was asked to drive Mr. Peterson to the home of Kylie Jenner, where Miss Megan Pete and Kelsey Harris were present. Mr. Peterson was at Mrs. Jenner's home for approximately 2 hours when I received a call to come pick Mrs. Pete and Miss Harris up. Miss Pete and Miss Harris and myself left Miss Jenner's home, but when I was asked by Miss Pete to return because she had forgotten a shoe. When we arrived at Miss Jenner's home at this time, Miss Harris stayed in the car while Miss Pete exited. Miss Pete did not enter the home at this time. She went around back to the pool area where Mr. Peterson was located. Both Miss Pete and Mr. Peterson returned to the car after a few minutes. Miss Pete was bickering, but I am unsure of the exact words she was saying. She seemed upset. The four of us left and left Miss Jenner's residence. As I began to drive, Miss Pete started to fight with Mr. Peterson. They were going back and forth. I remember Mr. Peterson saying to Miss Pete that he was going to tell Miss Harris what was going on. I do not remember what street we were on, but Miss Pete asked me to stop the vehicle. I did as she asked, and Miss Pete went to sit on a nearby bus stop. Mr. Peterson went and spoke with Miss Pete. After about 2 minutes, they returned to the car, and I began driving again. Miss Pete started the argument again, and Miss Harris asked what was going on. Hold on, I almost lost my pace. Miss Harris was upset by this, and she and Mr. Peterson had began dating. No, Mr. Peterson told her that her and Miss Pete had been dating and been intimate. Miss Harris was upset by this, as she and Mr. Peterson had been dating and in the same manner prior to any relationship with Miss Pete. And Miss Pete and Miss Harris began fighting. I pulled over to stop them. Miss Pete and Miss Harris both got out. So we're on this page. They both got out of the vehicle and continued to fight, both verbally and physically. I broke up this fight and was pulling Miss Pete towards the back of the car. I saw Miss Harris with a gun in her hand. Mr. Peterson ran from behind Miss Pete and myself towards Miss Harris. Mr. Peterson and Miss Harris began struggling as Mr. Peterson tried to unarm Miss Harris. I was still pulling Miss Pete and did not see who shot the weapon. I was lucky I was not harmed, and in my opinion, Miss Pete was also fortunate. The whole incident happened so quickly within just a couple of minutes. I wanted to present this evidence during Mr. Peterson's trial, but was prevented from doing so as the district attorney was not ready to cross-examine me, and later they did not call me due to the holidays and the court schedule. I believe I should have been allowed to present this evidence in trial. So, with that being said, what do you think? I mean, that's
But
that.
why wasn't he able to? Why wasn't he able to present it? I don't understand. If there was four people there, um, including the three and then the driver, I don't understand why. I don't know any court system. I don't know anybody with common sense. I would just make sure all parties were there. Like that would be my main goal. But I don't know why didn't he get a chance to present that?
Yeah, it's like this one tweet says that I said, it's like, the driver was the only sober one there and has no
Right.
motive to lie. Kelsey and Megan were fighting and pulled a gun. All Tory did was try to disarm her, if that's all he did. Well, it seems like that's all he did. At the end of the day, what the fuck reason does he really have to shoot her? So the story Megan told was a complete lie. Tory never said dance bitch, which we already confirmed during the trial, and shot her. It was the friend. Allegedly. So that's where I feel like things stand. I think that was well said.
That's why I'm just
Shout out to
confused.
Royal
Like
Bobby.
if we really wanted to, if this is called the justice system, and we taking these matters serious, all I'm saying is I don't know why the person that was sober and was a witness to all of this, it seemed like everybody's opinions mattered before him, even the public opinions.
I mean, yeah, Tory was already
It didn't
looking
make sense
crazy.
to me, though.
Yeah,
Why
Tory
wouldn't?
Tory was already looking crazy in this from the get because I mean when you just
But
look.
Tory does have a. It has shown in history. This is the thing about the internet. Whatever you do on it or get caught on it, whatever, it follows you for life. And there's been moments where there were moments of Tory not in his best character. Like all of us don't have demons. Like all of us don't have moments. It's just his happened to be caught on camera. And sometimes, as I call us the court of public opinion, because we all sharing our opinions on here. I feel like we sometimes just hold a person automatically to that, like that's all they are. Like we rather just run with the negative stuff first, and it's like, why couldn't have it been a possibility that he did try to disassemble the gun? I mean, anybody in that situation may. Why wouldn't he try? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, and then
Why
if she
wouldn't that
did,
be a
at the end of the day, the
possibility?
dance bitch, the fact that you try to make it seem like, oh, I told him his music wasn't shit and that's why he tried to shoot. It's just like, this is why
Tory's too big
my
of a
reason why I
star. I
don't
feel
like.
like he would have laughed. Like, and I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm around just even how I see men and how they react to a lot of stuff. And I can't say all men are the same because we're losing our men day by day. Um, but it doesn't seem like him as a big star. It just doesn't seem like that little even if she said that, even if she said that, it just doesn't seem that that would just be it that would ruffle somebody's feathers
Yeah, I don't see him just blowing up just because it's just like the bitch is just like, oh well, nigga, your music sucks, or I make better music than you, or I'm more popular than you, or more poppin'. It's just like, and a nigga shoots you. It just escalates from you telling him his music is trash.
But if that's the case,
when the nigga makes better music than you,
not jail.
When the nigga makes 10 times better music than you, it's just like it's just like crazy. Like if I was Tory Lanez and I had Megan Thee Stallion telling me that my music is trash,
I feel like he would have laughed. I mean, I feel like it's given like he laughed.
I don't know. But we do got Joe Budden giving a opinion on the topic, and
I just hate the fact that it even got to that point. Honestly, for all parties, stay away from them Jenners.
Stay away from drunk ass bitches who just like, and this, like I was saying, this is the reason why I personally do not like Megan Thee Stallion. Rubs me the wrong way, but it's just because of all of the proven lies. And it's just like, regardless of whatever is happening, one thing my mother taught me, that if you want to sit here and lie about anything, you'll lie about everything, nigga. Like, when you just over here lying about senseless shit, oh, I never fucked him. Oh, me and him never had a sexual relationship. Oh, he told me to dance, bitch, dance. And like when you're just over here just saying crazy shit and just pulling shit out of thin air. Nah, maybe, but if you have an issue, then I don't fuck with that issue. I'm sorry. I know people. Issues, right? I know people who have those issues. We know people who have those issues.
That's what I'm saying. Me and you have our fair share of people with those type of issues.
Yeah, but I can't fuck with that. Personally, that's why my personal experiences with people like that, this is why I can't fuck with Megan Thee Stallion, because it's like, well, what really happened? Because at the end of the day, I feel like with this trial, we never really got down to what really happened. Like, it's still in the air. The shit is still in the air at this point, to me. But I'm gonna let Joe Budden spit, and then we're gonna get back into it.
And shooting somebody. Again, male ego get bruised, disrespect, frustration, high, drunk, not all the way sane. Any of these things, I'm not saying he's not. I'm saying all.
I believe he's ill-tempered.
Yeah,
I do believe he's ill-tempered.
I've seen niggas get shot for, and I'm sure y'all have for less than that.
I've never seen a celebrity do it.
That's fair.
I've never seen a celebrity shoot somebody for less. People that have a lot going on. He had a lot going on. One of the hottest artists out now, not as successful as her at the time. But I'm pressed to believe
rappers
that.
I really just don't think that all of that is being taken into account in this heated moment, like you said, that you drugs and alcohol.
But wait, in the heated moment, why is Tory heated?
I got one number one thing you might do that.
Somebody tell me why Tory Lanez would be heated in that moment. I popped you. I'm the one that want to tell about it.
Well, I can certainly see him being very annoyed. I still think that it wasn't necessarily him intentionally shooting. If he did, in fact, was the person that pulled the trigger, I think it was a scuffle.
Recklessness.
It was a bunch of fucking...
recklessness.
Or maybe he shot at the ground and just actually...
Scuffle and recklessness is still different than he shot me, which has been my beef with Meg this entire time.
Gotcha.
Why would she make it up? Well,
well, first of all, I think it's above her. I don't think she made it up.
Okay.
It's above her. She's a mere pawn in this. This play is greater than her. She didn't make nothing up. I ain't gonna say who I think made it up.
Okay.
But it wasn't her.
Okay.
And who set the play to make sure it gets out that way and stays that way.
Yeah. Like, actually, niggas out there know who it is. I ain't saying it on my broadcast. But I know exactly who it is. I know how that gun got there. I know who gun it was. And I thought it was weird that the last time we talked about this shit, Kelsey jumped in my DM talking about, hey, don't talk about this no more. Why? You got immunity. That's odd. It's just odd. Why wouldn't you want somebody to talk about one of the biggest cases in half of a year? That was odd to me. Yeah, I think this is a scary state if that's what we think about of black men. It's a really scary state.
But I don't think it's about how we see black men. I think it's black men.
You just took somebody that's in the top 5% and said he'll shoot somebody because male ego is. You said that.
No, I didn't say it.
That's exactly what they said. And it's crazy because they was running off that fact like, yeah, these niggas are so fragile that they'll, if you say anything to them, you're liable. Just think about that. Just think, black men, I just want you to sit here and think about what they've been saying all of these years since this nigga has been locked up. They believe that we are so fragile that you can just sit here and just, you know what I'm saying, just drop a little insult or bruise the ego a little bit, yeah, and we're just going crazy out. You liable to get shot. You liable to get shot. You talk to a black nigga the wrong way. Like, it's just like this is the narrative that we running with. This is the narrative that we running with for real. And that's what I said. Like, I don't feel like, even with her trying to paint it out like he had malicious intent, like, and then on top of that, with you just having so much shit that you just be lying about, it's like I'm just inclined not to believe you. I'm just inclined not to believe the shit that you saying. And I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's unfortunate for Tory. 10 years is crazy. But at the end of the day, like I said, I really don't think we got the proper full story yet. I feel like that's probably what we got just now from the driver is probably the closest thing to it, but I don't know. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? That might be it, but shit, it might not be. Who knows? But the whole situation is crazy. For us to still be getting news like this and seeing little situations like this going on, but yeah, it definitely is a lot. So this is just this is why I can't trust her. It's like it's just too much.
Intimate relationship with him? Like sexual? Yeah. Did you, Megan? Did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
So that was a fucking lie.
And she also conveniently forgot that she got into a physical fight with Kelsey that same night right before the shooting. Now,
and why is that, Mr. Reed?
Because it's devastating to my case.
Overruled.
But this brings me to the biggest reasonable doubt in the entire case, which is a reasonable doubt that I'm surprised to have not heard many people talk, and that's the injury itself. During the trial, Dr. Lee Haruno testified about the surgery he did to remove bullet fragments out of Meg's feet. While everyone was focused on this testimony as proof, and the x-rays he brought as proof that, yes, Megan was shot, she had bullet fragments in her feet, which is true, those are all facts. What I'm so surprised to have seen no chatter about is where the injury actually happened. Because when you look at the actual testimony, the bullet fragments hit Meg's heel bone in her Achilles area, aka the back of her feet. Now, this is significant because Megan claims that she was facing Tory when she saw him shoot the gun at her feet. As of the trial, since Kelsey recanted her testimony about seeing Tory shoot the gun, Megan's the only one saying that she saw Tory with the gun and saw him shoot at her. She's the only witness who testified to that fact. No other witnesses made this claim. But if that were true, then it would have been impossible for her to suffer any injuries to the back of her feet. Now, I know what some of you are thinking right now. So what if the injuries are on the back of her feet? She could have been facing Tory, and the bullets could have hit the ground behind her, and the fact that they exploded and fragmented when they hit the ground, some of those fragments shot back and hit Megan in the feet. But that's not how bullets work. These bullets were 9mm and were shot from a handgun, which means they're traveling anywhere between 950 feet per second and 1,500 feet per second. It does seem that the bullets did explode, considering Meg was hit with bullet fragments and not full bullets. But if she was facing Tory when she was shot, it is physically impossible for a bullet shot at a downward angle to hit behind her, fragment and explode, and then have some of the fragments shoot backwards and hit her in the back of the feet. When the bullet fragments, it would be traveling so fast that all the fragments would be continuing to go in the direction the bullet was shot. Maybe if she was standing up against the wall, the bullet could have hit the wall, fragmented, and bounced back. But no, she was standing on a relatively flat surface. So when the bullets hit and fragmented, there's only one direction they're going to go, and that's the same direction they already were going. So unless she was pulling some Jobu Tapaki moves or became possessed by a demon right before she was shot, shot. She was facing away when she was shot, and thus could not definitively say who shot her. And with several people present and witnesses to the shooting, but no one able to definitively say it was Tory that pulled the trigger, that's the definition of reasonable doubt. So, where does that leave us? Probably is not enough to secure a conviction. And I think there was enough reasonable doubt in this case to acquit him of the assault charge. But obviously the jury disagreed with my assessment of the case, and they convicted him of all 3 charges. So now we just wait and see if Tory wants to pursue an appeal of his conviction. And if he does...
So, I mean, I thought that was really interesting because we like leave out so many of these facts, and it's really just simple. I mean, it seems like she wanted to just be like, or she was coached to say, hey, you're gonna say you saw Tory shoot you, or either that's what she wanted to say because she felt like Tory was saying whatever, or she was being made fun of, and nobody. I feel like really her ego was bruised. People was making fun of her, and people was saying that, you know, she got they was making the horse getting shot in the hoof jokes and all type of shit. Like, but they're still making them today, so it really is not going to change anything. That's just going to continue to go on. But I mean, I don't really see the point of like just lying and being like, I mean, if you were shot and you don't know who shot you and the bullet hit you or a bullet fragment hit you and whatever, cool. But it's just like, at the end of the day, it seems like they wanted to get somebody. It's more sexy that they get Tory Lanez for this shit rather than a Kelsey or some shit like that. It looks better for this DA. And I really hope that if what the driver is saying is the truth and that is indeed what happened that night, I really just hope that Tory gets some type of justice. But until then, shit, 10 years is some hell of a time. Honestly, he should be released on time served. I mean that it's kind of crazy, but it's just the law. That's just has been the law of the land for the last couple of years. When it comes down to you doing anything against women,
down to the black man,
or
it's not just even women. It's just the black man. The system does not.
well, I feel like men in general, of course, black men too, but men in general have been taking a motherfucking beating for the last couple of years, and that's why you have so much pushback in these communities popping up, like the red pill and blue pill and black pill and all of these pills, because like a radical movement beckons a radical response, and that pendulum, it's been swinging, and I feel like things are finally starting to settle a little bit. But I mean, it was just a bad time to really be in that position. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really is, because regardless, I mean, you're gonna have to just deal with it right now, or just try to continue to appeal and shit like that. Because it seems like that's all you got left. I think did Tory drop 2 more? Did he drop 2 more prison tapes?
I'm not sure. I just heard one.
Yeah, it looks like he dropped 2 more songs or some shit like that. He dropped 2 songs already, but it looked like he got 2 more. Well, he got 2 more snippets. But yeah, it looked like some shit. It looked like some shit. But yeah, I really think it's a shame that niggas be out here getting treated like this. So we gotta somewhat stick together. We gotta weed out the lame and the fakes, and kind of stop letting, because a lot of the niggas who do be like doing the fuck shit, they're allowed, that like niggas is put in positions like bitches like, what's the girl name? Bad Baby. Like, y'all allow these fuck niggas to be in these positions. Like, and then y'all get mad at all of us. But it's like, you sit here and allow that fuck nigga to be in that position. That nigga done smacked your ass up. You didn't, oh, I love him more than myself and I'll never let him go. And now here she is again talking about how this nigga just leeching off of her and just I don't get it. Like, bitch, you was just saying, like, I don't know. And you had a baby with the nigga, and it's like, bro, the shit is crazy. And it's like, shit like that is why the shit been so fucked up. It's just like, bro, y'all be choosing the wrong niggas sometimes. I'm sorry. You gotta have a powwow with your females. So like that, y'all gotta have.
They don't want to hear me, not me.
Y'all gotta think because
I'm being controlled. I've heard it. Or they're gonna say that I don't have a brain of my own, because of my ways of thinking.
But a serious talk needs to be had because it's like,
no, this is where we at. You know, I'm learning. You know what it is? I used to get so upset about these situations. I'm not gonna hold you, especially with the black community. Like with the, why can't we just freaking just get it right? I'm okay knowing that some are just not. Like, I'm okay with that. I am okay watching them fall to the depths of their own hell. Yes, I am okay watching that. Sometimes I laugh. I'm not even gonna hold you. Sometimes I laugh because it's so obvious that truth can be right in your face, literally smacking you in the face. And yeah, sometimes
I don't
that's
know.
just
I
how
mean,
I'm just looking at this shit. Like, it's crazy how um just down to the driver. I don't want to take away nobody's story or whatever. I'm just more on the driver's part, where there's a person that's sober. You don't need to go to law school to have common sense in things. So it's just like, why wasn't he there? Like, that's just my only question. Why wasn't he able to be there? Why is he talking now? Why does he have a chance to talk now? Now this man is locked up when he is the key point to the situation.
yeah, that will be. I mean, that's why I said it's so many. It's too much shit. It's too much shit going on. I feel like on both sides, to where there was a little bit of foul play, being played. Like, so it's just like I don't really know what to make of it or why that nigga wasn't where he was supposed to be at.
That's
But
just what I'm saying. It's just,
that nigga was like in West Bumblefuck, Timbuktu somewhere. But I mean,
like, if I was a judge and this was my case, I would not let that go. Like, no case is happening until that nigga is in the room.
I mean, yeah,
We're not
it's like,
about to do the runarounds. But I get it. This is the American system. You know.
yeah, you gotta go off of what you got. I would have made shit. I'll put a
Yeah,
warrant out for that nigga or something. But
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm gonna go through measures like, you better be here. You gonna be here. But I get it. The more you have people come into the courtroom, the more money goes into your pocket. You guys know the gist of how the shit goes already. So
I
yeah,
don't know. I
the
really
more we
don't get
keep
it.
it going, the better.
They're high, yeah, higher profile cases and stuff
High
like that
profile
always get.
cases, yo.
They always get
You
everybody,
know,
promotions, more money, shit like that. So yeah, you're
right?
right. It does
You know how
go
it
hand in
goes.
hand. I don't
It's
get.
sad.
I don't get why this nigga. I mean, I get why he didn't testify, shit like that, and whatever. But I don't get why he didn't press for, certain things to be like addressed. I mean, I feel like he played a lot off of the, just like, yeah, Megan Stallion's a hoe and she done fucked this nigga and that nigga, and there were some bombshells, but ultimately that didn't really help his case. It just kind of made people, you know, look at her some type of way to her fans, which is, you know, they don't give a fuck anyway. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to Megan Thee Stallion and what she be saying, you really don't give a fuck about finding out that she's actually a hoe. So, I mean, it just, I don't know. I kind of probably would have took a different angle with shit. And I mean, like I said, I hope Tory get his justice. I hope he figures shit out. And, you know, I don't know what else to say about it, because Shorty's out here twerking at the DMC, nigga. So, and you in jail. So you gotta hit the drawing board. I hope this tape is fire, though. I do hope this tape is fire. And we will be reviewing it in the Doja Room. You can find that on Firstborn Media when y'all check that out. But yeah, I really hope that he finds some justice, and yeah, free my nigga Tory. So let's do a little lightning round, because
it's just like,
you
it
know
seems
what I
like
mean?
we just need a reset because it just seems like everywhere you turn, everything is corrupt. Even me myself experiencing some stuff in the justice system where I'm even thinking about, like, I need to go get myself a lawyer because I was able to find out there was this injustice that was done towards me. And when you choose to say, hey, I'm gonna go at you, it is a bold move, but people gotta learn to start really standing up for themselves and stop letting people play with them. I'm not saying you gotta go be violent. I'm not saying your words is just as powerful. So it's like, you either gonna stand up for yourself or get ran over. And people, we need to start really putting together of like, no more of this. This is ridiculous. You're not gonna treat me like this. I'm not just gonna accept this. Y'all not just gonna continue creating this narrative of this is just how we are and stuff like that. When will we all together be like, we're tired?
Yeah. Speaking of being tired, when are we all gonna be tired of this? This is what we need to figure
I'm just
out,
right.
right?
It's just like, I'm so tired.
Because we need to figure out when we gonna be tired of shit like this.
Ran into me because you're a trans. You're having a bad life.
I have trans friends.
So why did you walk into me like that?
You're looking for problems and you're purposely antagonizing me.
Am I?
So I'm gonna give you a minute, and then I'm gonna call cops because you're action, and now you're following me to this location, and I'm gonna stand here for 1 minute.
You antagonized me.
Okay, what's
and
your name?
You're a black woman calling a
What's
call
your
sign a
name?
trans woman, and I just want you to.
What's
think,
your name?
I want you to think about that.
Okay.
Now, I want y'all to think about that. Did y'all not see? This is what the shit I've been telling y'all, right? Did y'all hear that shit? I've been telling y'all niggas that y'all keep making these motherfuckers think that their issues are on par with our issues. And now y'all seeing this shit play out in real time. I've been telling y'all this shit for years. Y'all niggas need to stop standing by this fuckery, because these niggas, this is a white man telling a black woman, you're calling the cops on a trans woman as a black woman? Hell yeah, nigga, the fuck? You a white nigga. Let's just call a spade a spade. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. I don't give a fuck what y'all think this shit is. And this is why I say y'all niggas need to stop letting these niggas stand beside us and tout their issues besides black issues. Black issues are not trans issues and not gay issues or not none of this LGBT, none of those issues, nigga. Black issues are black issues, and those are issues separate on its own, and we don't got nothing to do with you niggas. Because this is what I've been telling y'all this shit, and now you seeing it play out in real time. This nigga right here actually thinks that he can throw on a wig at any point of time, and then be able to march and get the support and get the attention to his issues that black people. Do y'all not see the play? Y'all, this is what I'm saying. This is why I tell you niggas, like, Y'all gotta stop going for anything. Cause a white man can throw on a wig and tell you his issues equate to yours. A white nigga can throw on a wig and sit here and look you straight in the face with a straight face and act like his issues are the same as ours. Like we coming from the same struggle whatsoever, nigga. And I'm here to tell you that that's just simply not the case. Like, these niggas is bugging. Niggas lost it. Niggas lost it, bro. I'm telling you.
You're a black woman calling the cops.
Go ahead.
On a trans woman.
Continue to walk.
And I want you to think about that.
We're at 37 seconds.
I'm going to pray for you.
I'm going to hang. I'm going to stop recording at 1 minute, and I'm going to call the cops if you're in my area. I haven't offended you in any way.
You hit me on the sidewalk with your body.
Me.
You hit me.
Honey.
It's not honey anymore, bitch. It's not honey, bitch.
We're just.
Nigga took the wig, bro. When a nigga took the wig off, I'm like, oh hell no. This shit is crazy.
Yes, we are.
This is getting.
You're a hypocrite.
It's
you're
getting
a
little bit
hypocrite,
more aggressive.
And you're a bitch.
Now, this is another thing I want y'all to realize. This is for the black women, because most of y'all tout this shit and cheer this shit on and let these white females and white niggas come around y'all and fool y'all into thinking that y'all are fighting for the same issues, right? Now, when this nigga turns on you right here, when this white trans, white gay nigga, white gay female, whoever turns on you, look in the background and see how many niggas is standing up for you. Look in the background and see how many niggas is telling this nigga, yo, you need to chill out, bruh. Look how many niggas is running to your defense when these people turn on you. Black issues is not trans issues.
But the black man ain't shit, right? But the black man ain't shit, right?
But this is what I'm saying. These are the people who are supposed to be protecting y'all, and y'all supposed to be protecting each other, and y'all supposed to know each other's issues, and y'all supposed to have the same issues and same experiences and this, that. Like, come on, man. Come on. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to let y'all know that the shit that I'm saying ain't just no bullshit. Like, I've been saying stop putting these niggas' issues and comparing those shits to ours, nigga. That gay a nigga being gay and deciding that he's going to be outright gay and let the world know and this, that. You can do that, but what comes with you doing that does not equate to you being black. It does not equate to a black person's experience. It does not equate to the African American experience in any way or fashion. Niggas was not out here rounding up gay people. Niggas was not out here rounding up gay people in any part of the world, turning them into slaves. I'm sorry. There might have been some gay people sprinkled in, but come on, man.
You want to know what's the sad part about it? The only thing I just want to ask, not just black women, even though this person said, with all due respect, because I don't want to misgender people, because I don't got time for y'all to come at me, because then y'all really gonna call me transphobic. Because like I said, I don't bite my tongue. So I'm gonna just say, out of respect, I'm gonna say this person, just to play it safe. This person said to you, as anybody that is listening to this, black, they said you are a black person calling the police on a trans person. And I really want you to think about what you're doing. I do not know how much clearer that it has to be made to any of us that we don't matter. And
yeah, but I've been saying they're gonna do that.
And instead of focusing on us, they not like us, right? They not like us. Instead of focusing on us, we're too busy trying to be in every other thing, not focusing on us.
We fighting for their issues when we don't got our issues together.
let's really talk about it. This person just told you, I'm not mad at the truth, baby. That's why you can never call me transphobic. You can never call me hateful. You can never call me none of those things because I'm never gonna be mad at the truth. This person just told you where your class stands in this society. And it's a repetitive thing that's been said to all of us, that we don't matter. And then we go fight other issues. Like Diesel just said, but we not even taking care of our own shit, our own deep rooted issues that we got going on with ourselves.
That
It's so sad. When I text you this morning and I said my blood was boiling, my blood was so hot, I had to erase a few times because I'm like, I don't have to respond in that way. I know you want me to. I know you want me to. You look for me to. But I could just talk with you with just straight up truth, and that's just all we're gonna leave in the center of this conversation is the truth to exist. We're not gonna do this tap-toeing, dancing around type of stuff. Like, you guys are really talking to some people like Diesel and myself. We're really here. Like, we see the shit in everything for what it is. So it's not an attack. People hate the truth. It's not an attack. It's not to hurt y'all. It's not to make people feel like they're not there or this and that. It's just, you gotta be frustrated too. Like, come on, sis. Come on, bro. Like, you gotta feel the same frustration I feel.
I mean, I
Of
really think them niggas
everyone
need
who's
to.
telling us that we don't matter. Not just the trans. I'm not just on them. It's
Yeah, but we
everyone
helped
is
them.
telling
We
us
helped
we
them.
don't matter.
We helped them when, we sit here, like I said, and we let these people come into our camps and, stand beside us. At the end of the day, black people, if they're not coming into our camp, if they not standing beside us when it's time to fight for these issues, when they not standing beside us when it's time to demand some shit and get some answers or get what's owed to us after all these fucking years, there's no reason for us to be sitting here. We need to move like, hey, y'all want the black vote? Y'all niggas need to give us something. It takes something to give something. And that's how y'all niggas need to move. Y'all niggas need to stop the gay experience has nothing to do with what we got going on. I'm sorry. We can worry about all of that shit later when you know what I'm saying, when niggas are finally being treated fairly based on the color of their skin, nigga. It's tired to still be having to say this shit, but yeah, y'all niggas need to
In
stop.
other words, this person
Y'all not
said,
serious about that shit. Y'all just be sitting. I feel like it's tired because a lot of people don't really be serious about all of that shit. Oh, these niggas is racist. They're da. But what are you niggas doing? Like y'all niggas is still out here voting for bitches like Kamala Harris, who's not even really fucking black. She ran and was touting that I'm the first Indian senator. Nowhere in that shit did she say I'm the first black female senator or whatever. Now all of a sudden she's gonna be the first black. Y'all gotta stop letting niggas just wear blackness as a fucking dress, nigga, as a fucking suit that I'm just gonna put on a Sunday, nigga. Like, y'all gotta stop that shit.
the people don't see that. The people don't see that.
No, but these niggas let blackness be worn like a Sunday suit, like it's a shirt in your closet. Like,
why do you think we achieve the way we achieve? Why do you think this is happening to us? You don't understand by now that we are the people. We are this. Like, like, just the same way we built America. We are the. I'm sorry to say it because it's gonna struck a lot of nerves, and it's meant to. because the truth does that to people. But we are the chosen people. And until y'all start really understanding that you're a real king and queen, this circus shit is gonna keep going around.
Right. It
We
definitely
are
is.
the chosen people.
Yeah. And niggas gotta get in tune with that. I'm not gonna lie. And
That's
stop
another
allowing
topic I
shit
really
like
want to
this.
dive into.
Yeah.
That's a real
That
other topic I really want to dive into, but it's not the day for that. It's not. Because God put it on my heart, and it's going to be said. But
I mean
we
I
are
feel the
the
same
chosen
way.
people. We
I feel
are
the
the
same way.
chosen people. You have to wake up. You have to see how powerful you really are. Black people, you are powerful. This is not a
They got y'all niggas in
pander.
disarray.
This is me telling you your truth. You
Yeah, all of
are
this
the
shit.
creator.
But if y'all falling for this shit, if y'all falling for the Amber Roses and Megan the Stallions and the Chef G's and the all of yeah, like I don't know what to tell y'all niggas. So you know what I
You
mean?
are so
Y'all really
powerful,
gotta
and I
wake up. Y'all really gotta
have
get on point and stick to your guns. Stick to what's really important in this motherfucker. But that is all the time I have for y'all today. I'm not gonna lie, but as usual, we're gonna be back in here tonight in the Doja Room, serving up more content. And man, look, man, I got so much planned for y'all on Firstborn Media. Like I said, I took me a trip. I put me some things together. For my Bad TV fans, Bad TV has been doing this thing, but it's coming back revamped in full effect, and you know we gonna be on that. So please tune into Bad TV. We got our content house season 2 coming real soon, and lining that up. We got a date coming with Send the God, and we really gonna kick off these dates. And oh my God, I mean, it's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna have the girls, we're gonna have the guys, we're gonna have a good time. And yeah, we're gonna make sure we have, for my ladies out there coming out in the Doja Room, we're gonna make sure we have some real ballers, some real niggas, some real stand-up guys too to pick from. You know what I'm saying? However, whatever is your flavor. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to get in tune with that. If you stayed this long to the show, then you're gonna know what's coming up next. And you know what I mean, you won't be surprised as much, but you know what's to come, and you know what to expect, and you know that we got so much in store for y'all. On top of that, y'all can continue to check out the Doja Room, because we're going to be doing these album reviews. And I think what we're going to start with is Tory Lanez album. Yeah. So with that being said, the Rumble account is coming soon. We just got to set that up. We will be throwing on the live streams from there, so we can play music in its entirety, really break down the music, and really give our first impressions when it comes down to the albums. And then I'll be dropping later reviews after that. And then y'all can tune into that. And then for my older crowd, for my 30, 35, 40 crowd and up, I have something real special for my ladies. Got something real special for y'all coming up that's in the works. So I hope everybody is tuning in. That's Firstborn Media on YouTube. Matter of fact, I can show you better than I can tell you now. If you come on down here, let me just pull them up real quick. If you come on down here, this is where you will see we got all the videos, shit like that, and we're gonna continue to update everything. We're gonna have some lives coming. We're gonna have all that good shit. So I just want y'all to be in tuned, cause It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a movie. Your boy's been working, and I'm so excited to bring y'all some quality content from some real people. Some people who really been in it. Some people who got some real life experience and connections with all different aspects of life. So please, like I said again, tune in. It's Firstborn Media, and we got a lot coming for y'all. Also, tune into Bad TV, and yeah, we're gonna be posting up some clips and shit like that from there. Yeah, and I don't really have nothing more to say but that. Tap in with your boys on Dope Boy Diesel on all platforms, and pros, you can get short. Tell them where to find you at.
I just wanted to say this as a final thought. To the people that look like me, just really start to consider yourself and really start asking yourself, why is this happening to people that look like me? You will start to understand that you are way more powerful than what's being told to you. And that's why these type of topics are important to me, and I'm passionate about them because I know that we are, and I just want you guys to know that too. You're way better than what they give us or what they portray us to be or sound like or anything. But on that note, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok. It's all the same. Pros to my cons. Um, yeah. So you guys gonna find some content too. I have to get a lot of stuff in order on my end, but
Indeed.
I promise you that I am. Diesel can testify that I am. I'm gonna make my arrival in due time.
The arrival is definitely coming, and yeah, like I said, we got a lot in store for y'all, even on pros. And so I mean, I really just want y'all to be in tune. Fuck with the network. We on a road to 100 subscribers for Firstborn Media. So yeah, let's get to it. Help us out, get to 100 subscribers. And yeah, I really feel like we can really make some waves with this one, because I mean, type of nigga I am, I just got so much original content for y'all niggas. So much original people, authentic personalities. I mean, I'm excited about this, y'all. So let's get into it. That E-date is going to be getting posted soon. Until then, we're going to have some more Doja Room episodes coming at y'all real soon. And I appreciate y'all for being tuned in. This is the Doja Room. I'm your boy, Dope Boy Diesel. It's your girl, Pros. And we out. Until next time.
Bye, y'all.